Welcome to J4400. I'm Laura Johnston. I'm an associate professor at the Missouri School of Journalism and a senior news editor at the Columbia Missourian. I'm going to be your instructor for this semester. I have 2 degrees in journalism from MU and spent time both as a reporter and an editor before coming to the faculty at the Columbia Missourian. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about our goals for this semester and a little bit about how I work so that you can understand how the class might be better organized or what our time together in class is going to seem, what we're going to work on in that time. So my goal for this semester is to arrive on time or a little bit early so I can answer questions for you and be prepared for our class to start on time. I'm going to be prepared to guide you in the lessons, to practice the work we're going to do together on grammar or editing work, to lead a discussion on the topic of the day, and to help guide your learning along the way. I hope you'll commit to the same by coming together so that our time we spend together in the classroom is as productive as possible. I also know that there are going to be times in the semester where something comes up, you're going to be ill or you can't come to class for some reason, and I might even need to cancel a class. So I'm always going to try to give you ample notice about any changes in our schedule. Usually I'll do that by a Blackboard announcement or some kind of email to let you know what's changing. And I would ask that you could do the same, show me the same courtesy by notifying me if you're planning to be absent. So attendance in this class isn't counted as part of your grading rubric, but your presence is going to be important as we learn together and do work together each week to talk about grammar and editing. So being present is going to be an important part of your learning this semester. Also, if you aren't catching on to a concept as we move quickly through these topics on grammar, style, and editing, please don't hesitate to ask a question. I don't expect you to know every detail, and if you did, there'd be no need for us to have a class. But I can't help you if you don't tell me there's a problem. So it's also pretty likely that others in the class have a similar question or having a similar problem and need some further explanation. So please do ask questions as we go through the course together. Here's why I think Intro to News Editing is helpful, regardless of your current interest in journalism. Good grammar gets results. Simple as that. Everybody has to have a firm basic grasp of grammar and syntax, as well as associated press style and local style rules. Knowing grammar can help you avoid a disaster in your communication, whether you're writing a news story, drafting a broadcast script, or developing an advertising campaign for a client. Understanding good grammar gives you a professional edge. Thinking like an editor also could help you in your career. My goal for this class is not really to turn you all into copy editors, though I think that would be fantastic if you wanted to do that job because it's a really fun and exciting way to be involved in journalism. But my hope is that this course will make you aware of the editor's role in a news operation and the function that editing has in journalism. Once you get a keener sense of editing, you're likely to find out that it helps improve your writing as well. Couple things about this class. It is partially flipped, which means that there are some expectations for work you're going to do outside of the class, and then some activities that we will do together. It's going to be really important that you keep up with the readings and do some of that practice work outside of class. We'll explain more of that when we meet together in the classroom on the first day. And I'm going to try really hard to make sure that you are engaged in your education and learning through the course of the semester, and I hope that you will also do the same and come to class ready to learn something, ready to be involved in our discussion, and to be part of this community that we're building together in the classroom. There are going to be some times when I have to give you some information by a PowerPoint or a handout in class, and so being present will really be important for those things. I'm going to try to make sure that most of the things are posted at Blackboard or on our class site so that you'll be able to find materials again and review them before any tests or quizzes or exams. So I hope that this helps explain a little bit about what I'm expecting for this semester and what you can expect out of this class, and I'll see you in the classroom.